Hello and welcome back to the Mystery Clan. We are now at 13 moons, another moon of New Leaf season, and a lot of the clan has thankfully recovered from their illness. With the clan growing in size, they are still struggling to keep enough food in the fresh kill pile to feed everyone. Some more hunting parties will need to be sent out. Thankfully, Lightning Paw, Pete Kit, Bluff Kit, and Olive Kit are all feeling better, which means the medicine den is not as full. However, we still have Cinder with a claw wound, which is infected, and they are feeling very malnourished. Tulip Cone still with head damage and also feeling malnourished. Malokit still has yellow cough. Agave Star has come down with a running nose. Juniper Paw still has a running nose, and Meadowkit has a stomach ache. Snake Charm is still getting the nursery ready for her kits and is expecting to have a big litter. Agave Star is hoping that they are leading their clan well, even though they have a running nose. She gave Malokit a task to help keep her mind off her illness and hopefully help her feel better. Dazzleaf is wondering if kitty pet life is really so bad. She spent some time hanging out with Juniper Paw in the medicine den. Since she's the deputy, she's really trying hard to like Juniper Paw. As Dazzleaf hangs around the camp, she finds herself always happy to be around Bluff Kit. She looks over at Ferret Valley and just noticed how amazing his eyes are. Bearfeather is wondering what living with two legs must be like, and has been thinking about how nice it would be to have a mate of her own, and considers the possibility now that she has Juniper Paw and Snake Charm here to help her. However, she currently has no romantic feelings towards anyone besides Whimsytoe, and he's not quite right for her. She's pretty sure Peak Screech is wanting him as a mate anyways. She does have a lot of platonic love for Ferret Valley, but considers him more of a good friend than anything. She thinks about Puddle Moss, but she's just not sure she feels that way about them either. She decides to set the thought aside and focus on helping the cats in the medicine den. Snake Charm is running low on mouse bile. She stepped on Meadowkit's foot and pretended not to notice. She also bumped into Pete Kit and didn't apologize for that either. Her head too busy with trying to ready the nursery and prepare for kits of her own. However, she does take a moment to check in on Cinder. Juniper Paw is teaching kits about what plants to stay away from. Pale Jump wants to speak to Whimsytoe about something. Peak Screech wonders how Floodrun is doing. And she also wants to explore Two-Leg Place with Pale Jump. Her and Whimsytoe express their feelings and have decided to become mates. So we're going to go ahead and make them mates real quick. It's official. Lightning Paw has proven themselves skilled at handling the clan's disputes. They are given the name Lightning Blink, and the clan honors their new mediator. And Catherine, I believe you had suggested a new suffix for lightning, and I can't seem to find it, so if you'd like to leave that in the comments, I can change it in the next episode. Puddle Moss wants to critique Jade Song's fighting techniques, and seems to be spending more time with Bearfeather and asks if they'd like to swap prey. Bearfeather agrees happily. They think Bearfeather is a good friend. Cinder saw a two-leg Kit playing with a dog. Tulip Cone never fails to offer comfort to their clanmates, and is sharing tongues with Snake Charm. However, he snaps at Olive Kit's annoying antics. Ferret Valley is spreading rumors about their clanmates, and is surprised to hear Olive Kit express an idea they can agree with, and had to nip Meadowkit on the rump because they were being naughty. Sproutpelt is waiting to watch the sunrise, and after scolding Bluffkit for sneaking out of camp, Sproutpelt helps Bluffkit pick burrs out of their fur. Jadesong is challenging any clanmate they can to a sparring match with minimal recruiting success. Floodrun somehow got roped up in watching Goldkit for the day. And as the clan cheers for the new warrior, Floodrun, Whimsytoe purrs loudly. Their kit is finally a warrior. A new journey has begun for Floodrun, and Whimsytoe knows that Floodrun's calmness will lead them through anything. As Floodrun gets his nest ready for the warrior den, he draws the ire of Sproutpelt by deliberately taking the last of their favorite nesting materials for themselves. Malokit stares into nothing in particular. She appreciates how Juniper Paw always seems to ask how they're doing. Meadowkit is trying to growl menacingly. And her and Bearfeather argued about her stomach ache and the herbs Meadowkit needs to take. Neither of them apologized. Peatkit is hiding from other cats. Bluffkit knows Burnkit will make a great clanmate someday. And Bluffkit and Dashkit swap favorite prey. Olivekit tells Bearfeather that they should really know more about different kinds of moss by now, because they are a know-it-all. Burnkit is asking older cats how kits are born. Oh boy. And Agavestar and Pelljump have decided to change Burnkit's name to Buckkit. So we are going to go ahead and change that to Buck. And thank you again, Catherine, on that name idea. Ivory Kit is frightened after hearing a scary story and promised Snake Charm to help in the nursery, but didn't uphold her promise. Disappointing Snake Charm. Dash Kit is asking older cats how kits are born and expresses an idea to Agavestar, and Agavestar is surprised it is one they can agree with. She sees a lot of potential in this kit. Goldkit is crying after roughhousing too hard with the older cats. Alright, let's do our mediating real quick. We'll go Pelljump first with Snake Charm and Tulip Cone, because they were sharing tongues with each other earlier and it was a positive effect. We got respect increased, comfort increased, and dislike decreased. Peak Screech is going to do Dazzle Leaf and Ferret Valley. Trust increased, respect increased, and dislike decreased. Whimsytoe is going to do Lightning Blink and Flood Run. Platonic Like increased, comfort increased, dislike decreased, jealousy decreased. I guess I probably should have taken that off for one more moon, but I was thinking Flood Run was old enough now. My bad. Lightning Blink is going to do Bear Feather and Puddle Moss, just to see if there is any romantic interest there at all. Mediate failed. Platonic Like decreased, comfort decreased, romantic interest decreased, jealousy increased, dislike increased. Whoops. Well, that didn't go well at all. I didn't know that was a thing, that they could fail. So, definitely no romantic interest there between them. Alright, time for patrols. We're going to send Agavestar with Dazzle Leaf on a border patrol. Your patrol comes across a small dog right on the border of Mystery Clan territory. They're going to proceed. The dog gets a lucky hit in on Dazzleaf, though together all the cats are still able to drive it off successfully. So Dazzleaf got scrapes. We'll send Bearfeather and Juniper Paw on a herb patrol. As the patrol pads out into Mystery Clan territory, Juniper Paw tells Bearfeather about the dream they had last night and what the Star Clan vision could mean for Mystery Clan. They have an in-depth conversation about Juniper Paw's vision as they walk. By the time they head back to camp, they have a good idea of what they should do with the information. Mullion was gathered. And then Floodrun is going to go hunting on their own for the very first time. Let's hope they do well. Floodrun finds a loner who is interested in joining the clan. They banter with the cat a bit, making them feel more welcome. Floodrun doesn't have to do much convincing. The loner seems happy to join the clan. So now Flashstripe has joined the clan, and our reputation towards outsiders has improved. Wonderful. Oh, there they are too. Flexstripe. We're going to send Jade hunting. Jade Song heads out into the forest alone, wanting to explore and have some time to themselves. Jade Song pads confidently through Mystery Clan territory. There's a particular peace in exploring their beloved home. Ears pricked up curiously whenever they spot how the seasons and weather have reshaped it since they last passed this way. So, looks like Jade just went out exploring and didn't catch anything. Sprout Pelt is going to go hunting and hopefully catch something. Your patrol catches scent of a mouse nearby. Sprout Pelt locates the mouse and begins to stalk. The mouse nibbles on a seed, unaware of the hunting cat. Sprout Pelt waggles their haunches and leaps, pinning the mouse beneath a paw as they make the killing bite. A small amount of prey is brought to camp. Good job, Sprout Pelt. So we're at 26 prey. We need 44.5. We're going to send Ferret Valley. As Ferret Valley tears through the forest, stretching their legs on a run, they spot movement out of the corner of their eye. With a huge leap, they dart sideways and pull a blackbird out of the air. What a great catch! A medium amount of prey is brought to camp. There we go. 33.2. We're gonna go ahead and send Flexstripe, even though they just joined. Maybe they can bring something back. Flexstripe tracks the scent of a large dog wandering along the edge of the clan's territory. Yeah, we're not going to proceed with that. Flexstripe decides not to pursue such a dangerous creature, especially seeing as it hasn't crossed the border. Puddle Moss is going to go hunting. As Puddle Moss stretches luxuriantly, sharpening their claws on a tree root, they spot a pair of birds furiously chattering to each other above them, puffing up their feathers and singing in territorial fury. They could go after the birds, of course, but if the fluffy mouthfuls are being protective, then there's something to protect, and it's the season for nest raiding. The beech tree these sparrows have chosen to nest in is a popular choice, and as birds continue to fight with their neighbors, Puddle Moss slips into the tree to take advantage, emptying nest after nest through the ineffectual, outraged, squawking protests of their owners. These birds will lay again before the season is out. Puddle Moss will have to remember this tree. A large amount of prey is brought to camp. Good, because they really needed that. So current prey is 42.8, still not quite enough. They needed 44.5, but they are at least closer than they were, so there's that. All of these guys are satisfied. It's not showing me anything when I hover over them this time. The Gave Star is still full. Dazzle Leaf is hungry. Full, hungry. And we're going to feed the malnourished ones first. Okay. Who else was? I think Tulip Cone was also malnourished, but I don't see them in here anywhere. Oh, there we go. Got another page. Maybe that's why they're malnourished, because I didn't realize there was another page last time. There we go. And then we're going to feed the ones that are hungry next. Just to satiated. And then we have 26.8 left, so we'll go ahead and feed who we can up to full. Alright, looks like everybody is nice and full. Jade Song is stuffed. Alright, and all of those guys are satisfied, so says we still have 14.8, but that'll change next moon. It just automatically changes the number, so. Alright, and that is it for this episode, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging with me. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and consider subscribing. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and until next time, bye-bye.